I really appreciate you joining me today, and this news comes from London. Thank you to Dave Nathan for his coverage from the scene of a fire that occurred in the Westminster area and Eaton Place. The fire brigade were called at 11:41 and the fire was under control by 20 to 3 of the same day. Fire crews from Clapham, Dowgate, Soho, Hammersmith and surrounding areas attended the scene. 12 fire engines in total and 80 officers. It was in a 5-storey residential town building where all of the roof, apart from the flat on the 3rd and part of the flat on the 4th floor, were destroyed by the fire. The fire brigade received 26 phone calls about this incident on the 14th of July 2022.
Which one? They said nobody knows where the two people are. 78 are on the way to maybe they lucky. If there is no press LFP sort of person, there is you go left out
In some other news, the headline story of this video is about a violent incident that occurred on the weekend in Coston Walk in Brockley. This happened at around 8:10 in the evening, and police received reports that a woman in her 50s had been shot outside her house. A witness told my London newspaper that they watched the shooting, and they said 2 men on motorbikes approached the house and shot 5 or 6 bullets, and this hit the woman in the back. Her property was sprayed with bullets, although it is not believed she was the intended target of the attack. Neighbours praised the victim as a sweet old lady and also an auntie figure in the local community, and she's very well respected. Police said that they were called to reports on Friday the 15th of June to the shooting, and officers attended with the London ambulance service and the air ambulance was also called. The woman was found with wounds to her back believed to be caused by a firearm. She was treated by the paramedics at the scene and taken to hospital. Her injuries have been assessed as non-life-threatening and a crime scene is still in place and there have been no arrests. So luckily this woman is going to make a full recovery, but of course a very traumatic experience for her to have gone through. And I'll definitely keep you updated on anything to do with that story. In this next story coming from Lewisham, a 19-year-old man called Jeremiah SEWELL has been murdered, and it happened at around 4:40 on Saturday morning. He was murdered in a car that was parked in Beckenham Place Park in the Lewisham area. 2 people aged 19 and 18 have been arrested on suspicion of murder, and 2 others have been arrested for assisting an offender. Detective Chief Inspector Chris Wood said, "My thoughts are with Jeremiah's family and they deserve answers to what has happened." The police said they are working hard to provide answers for the family, and the investigation has significantly progressed, and they still need to speak to members of the public who were there, and they've also confirmed that he died from stab injuries to the neck. So I send my condolences to the family and friends of Jeremiah, and I'll definitely keep you updated with that story. Meanwhile in Ilford, a murder investigation was launched after a woman's body was found in Folks Lane, Upminster, in the early hours of the 17th of July. The woman has been identified as 21-year-old HINA BASHIR, and she was reported missing from Ilford, and her family have been informed. A post-mortem examination is due to take place, and on Monday the 18th of July, Mohammed Arslan from Ilford Road has been charged with her murder. He will appear at Stratford Magistrates Court on the 18th of July. And Detective Dave Wellams from the Metropolitan Crime Command said, "My thoughts are with Hina's family who have suffered a terrible loss, and we would definitely be progressing very fastly with the investigation and the trial." So this is a brief update coming from London, and I'd really appreciate it if you paid your respects and leave a comment below, and I'll be back again very shortly with some more news.